Hi, Kathie Owen here, and welcome to my video series. Today, I'm going to talk to you about positive mental attitude and negative mental attitude. Both of those are equally as powerful. So I came up with the idea of today's video after listening to Joseph Rodriguez discuss the book by Napoleon Hill, Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. I'm going to put a link in the description below, not only to the book, but also to Joseph Rodriguez's video. And there's a quote in there that says, "Every adversity has the seed of an equal or greater benefit." That is so relatable right now on so many different levels. And I'm going to tell you a story about how President Roosevelt actually used this to his advantage. I was watching the movie this weekend, Pearl Harbor, with Ben Affleck in it, with my son. And in the movie, there's discussion with President Roosevelt with his team of captains and admirals and stuff like that, just after Pearl Harbor got hit. And they were asking him, President Roosevelt came up with a plan that would have hit Japan right away. And he came up with this plan and he was discussing it with his team. And they were telling him that it was impossible and they were giving him the reasons why. And President Roosevelt stopped in the middle of the meeting and he said, "Most of you did not know me when I was in a wheelchair, before I was in a wheelchair. I was a confident man. I was a happy person. I was able to walk around and I was very wise in my ways. Then I got put in this wheelchair and I asked God every day, every hour, why am I in this wheelchair? Why?" He goes, "I think I know why. And the reason why is," he proceeded to stand up at the table with people coming around trying to help him get up. And he was like, no help, no help. He stood up and he said, "Don't tell me what's impossible." Wow. Yeah. You know, right now I'm observing people's behaviors because they are living in fear. They're afraid. In this book, it even talks about back in the 20s when the Depression hit, how only a few succeeded because everybody else gave up, because they gave in to the negative mental attitude. What are you going to give in to? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the advantage in everything, let outer intention guide my way, and drop importance, like I always teach. I want to go back to the video I did on toxic positivity because that's very relevant. And I'm going to put a link in the description below and you can go back and watch that if you want. But the first time I really heard that term was from a girl on Instagram. It's a personal trainer that I follow and she's got a lot of great stuff on her thing. But I noticed she has this twinge of negativity that just comes across, like just yesterday. And I only watch her now to observe her behavior, to see where it takes her, because she's so adamant in fighting for her limitations. So just yesterday, she posted something about how personal trainers are not going to have a job anymore because we're not going to be able to work in gyms and I don't know. That's her limitation. She's doing phenomenal right now. She's teaching classes online. She's got great workouts. But I think she's losing her mind because she fights for her limitations. She looks at the toxicity and positivity. What? So I want to keep watching her just to see where it takes her. Because if you fight for your limitations, what's it going to get you? That's what it's going to get you. I hear a lot of people right now saying they're afraid, how they're going to lose out on this and lose out on that, and how the economy's going to go bad, and how they're not being able to do this and do that. And I get it, but I guarantee you, there is opportunity everywhere, everywhere. But it has to do with your attitude. Where's your attitude? I know where mine is. I'm gonna find advantage in everything, let outer intention guide my way, and drop importance when necessary. Until tomorrow, peace out and namaste.